live.
Hello,
Hi,
everybody.
All right.
I'm arming myself for the road ahead.
And so it begins.
Stacy.
Yes, sir. Oh, thanks.
The blue one. I have pocket soda right
I
now.
do enjoy it when people hand me their wallet. Okay. Are you ready to romp a room?
Yes.
Oh, and it's an Alex, a wild Alex and a Kim.
Oh, Wild Alex appears.
A wild Alex.
Kim, you're on the internet.
I'm digging through the trash to get bubble wrap.
Yay!
Hooray! All right, so really? Edson was first?
First,
Edson.
before we even started.
Edson Glutz, Sean Regal, Jennifer Pew Pew Pew, John Sheffield, Chase Perry, Susie Gardner, hi, Crips, 1980, Colin, cheers.
Hello, Colin.
Colin,
Cheers.
have you been on a lot before? Like I use a lot of spray paint. So sometimes I don't remember stuff that I should. But hello, Colin. Haunted Swamp Adventure, hey there, good to see you. Big Dog Masks, Warmonger, Sean Fenner, McAllister's Masks and More. Big Dog, I think that's it.
Did we get Sean Regal?
I got Sean Regal.
Oh yeah, he's up there.
Got Sean Regal up there.
Jennifer
All right,
says I'm thick.
did it.
Thanks. We did it.
Oh wait, one more pocket soda.
Is the pocket soda. Alex. Oh, wait, you got cow print shoes and a haircut today, right? And socks.
And I got my little boo-ha sock, cow socks.
Nice.
Got my little hair
She's fully committed to cow.
because y'all will call me out if I don't.
Colin says been watching here and there.
Is it only Wednesday, Cal Print?
Yeah.
Yep,
Me
on
and Austin-
Wednesday,
me and
we wear
Austin
cow
used to wear cow print on Wednesdays.
Okay.
Then Austin left me.
I don't know how much.
Abandoned.
I can say that I don't have any Cal Print clothing. I have none.
You have a birthday coming up.
I don't
Listen.
need any Cal Print clothing.
Germany brought us 7 yards of cow print fabric to make a pair of pants. We can get you some.
Okay.
Jennifer Pierce says, what doing?
Well, actually, we are finishing up a pan costume because we were too blown out to get it done before CW. So
The struggle is real.
I'm just moving this thing around.
Yep.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Good, you're fine. Jennifer Pugh says, yay, moo cows. Sean Fenner says, it's official. I'm speaking at East Coast Hunters Convention, and I don't have to compete with Alan this year.
Hooray!
Edson says, hey, Alex, moo, ha ha. Moo, ha ha. Edson also says, hello to the rest of the gang. June Ritchie says, hello, folks. McAllister's Masks and More said, I'm on time for once.
You are on time.
Edson says, ALEXA, add cow print jammy pants for Alan. Michelle Schulte says, evening all. Hello, Michelle. If you're just joining us, we're going to be hanging out for about an hour, give or take. And then around 7 o'clock, we're going to switch over to Patreon and do a little Patreon live. Tonight, it's going to be great.
We're doing a twofer?
We're doing a double whammy Wednesday. So we're excited.
So did you immediately order that other thing I sent you?
Yes. Done. I only ordered one because I thought you would say I would
Only one of those is fine. For now.
You have the UV flashlight here still? Alex, put it back.
It's possible she put it back.
I'll go get it.
I know.
Yeah. Oh.
Boom.
I don't think I have any Cal. So what are you teaching, Sean?
Head that says, oh, shucks. actually make any sound effects when I change the camera, so it makes me happy.
So you just make.
I just make it boop. It needs to boop. It should make a noise.
Where is? Oh, it's Phil.
Yeah, go fetch Phil.
It's Phil. It's Phil. He's big. He's heavy. He's wood.
He does have wood in there. Yeah. Edson says I was shucking because I'm not a Patreon yet. No. Listen, we are very grateful for everybody who supports us on Patreon. We want to try and do some stuff that's just for them, and like because they give us money, so we appreciate that. But we will be live again next week. Next week.
You grab Phil's head.
Let's see. Sean Fenner says Monsters and Mayhem, designing iconic haunted attraction characters. It's a character creation class.
Cool.
That's awesome. Hello.
Sounds great.
William. Big Dog says, so what's up and coming at Dark Hour?
We'll be open for Fang Frenzy Dead by Dark Hour on Friday, June 13th. And then we will be open again in conjunction with a local haunt show the end of July.
26.
The 26th? We're open on the 26th.
Yeah.
You cut the new head post? Okay.
I'll show you guys real quick, since you were with us when we started working on these. Here are one of our roses from Bear Dance.
Well,
Flower. Well, this is a yellow rose, kind of. It's rosy.
it's rose-esque.
It's rose-delicious. Yeah, so they all came together really nicely. I'm not in my regular chair. This really is rolling. Scoot. Scrunk.
Doesn't sound like Chewbacca.
So these are the petals that we laid down on those two PVC pipes and got our little ridges in there. And they turned out super cute. There you go. She's vicious. We love it. 1980 says, did you announce the new name of Ladies' Night is now PMS? I had not announced that.
Would you switch the other camera so that my activities have a purpose?
I guess.
Why start now?
Do I start now?
That doesn't
This
go on his
guy
camera
is
very well at
he's
all.
very bright green in person. Yeah.
Edson says, aw, so cool. Big Dog says, nice flower. Jennifer
Yeah,
Pew
good one.
says, painting the roses red. Michelle Schulte says, those look great.
We have an always light on in here, so
Uh,
you still can't see. It's very
Maybe further
green.
back, further back.
It's still blue. That's so weird.
maybe
Because
get,
it's like very UV green
it's
in
quite
person.
green in person. Get up close with the camera to it, maybe. Well, that's a little greener. Not a lot.
It
Yeah,
doesn't look
crazy.
anything like it does in real life.
Yeah, it looks 10 times better in real life.
Michelle Schulte says those look great. June Ritchie says love the flower. Next Janie says painting masks and stuff.
We've got to figure out what's going on with those flowers.
Yeah,
Like, where do they live now?
I don't know. Edson says, so 1980, if it's ladyless, there'll be no ma'am. Burns is precious.
We use a UV paint from.
That place.
You just ordered more.
There was a whole box of regular. Where'd that box go?
Hugo says, very cool.
I got it.
You're so helpful, bud.
We're helping.
You really are helpful.
Bright light illumination.
Fright light illuminations. Would you hold it up to the camera?
Focus.
Trust him, that's what it
Get
says.
all the way up to the camera. And then back it out.
Back up slow.
There you go. Fright Light Illuminations. FrightLightLED.com.
I'm happy when molds are poured up.
Yeah.
I don't know, like when there's latex in molds, that makes me happy. It's like that's a sign of progress.
75047.
Huh?
75047.
Yes.
June Ritchie says, I'm thinking that I could do some flowers like that this year. Thanks for sparking the idea. Jennifer Pugh says, and it's flexible-ish, your UV paint?
Well, you mix it with latex just like you do any other paint for latex masks. 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. 1/3 UV paint, 1/3 latex, 1/3 the other stuff. Distilled water. Thank you.
The other stuff.
I mentioned I use a lot of spray paint.
Are we Taylor Dry or Taylor Wood?
We are Taylor Dry.
Wait, what'd you say for this account?
75074.
Ah, I put that in there wrong.
I was gonna say,
It's the same as ours.
no,
I put it wrong.
repeated wrong.
Oh,
Did
okay.
it wrong.
Oh, darn. Those head won't immediately fall off.
Me.
Okay, what's the best thing to take sticky paint junk off of scissors? Like WD-40 or
Acetone.
acetone?
Naphtha's good, but it'll rust it under the stainless.
Say that one more time.
Naphtha works too, but you gotta clean the naphtha off pretty quick or it'll rust the steel.
Big Dog says, is that pan for a client or for dark hour?
This is for Sean Fenner, who is right there. This is one that we left for Transworld. We were supposed to bring it, and
And we didn't.
I messaged Sean. I'm like, can I get this done as soon as I get back? And he was like, yes. I was supposed to bring it to Transworld, but we had many, many things happen. And the fair dance happened. Here we are.
Jennifer Pugh says, oh, okay, I thought it was good to go. 1980 says, perfect design for a shirt, don't bother us, we are PMS, and on the back, painting masks and stuff, with the words printed to line up PMS. There you go. That was
Got it.
Edson says, yeah, a bit. Do y'all use a lot of spray paint? But do y'all use a lot of spray paint, I guess? Jennifer Pugh says, I love those rib cages, I wish I had a laser. We do use a lot of spray paint, and the laser is awesome.
And we do love our laser.
We do love our laser.
Just drying up some contact cement. How about you? It's almost like xenomorphic.
Yeah.
Okay. While you were busy, Stacy, I'm reading ahead.
Okay.
And here's what I'm reading. How the silicone mask can't go. All right. Well, I learn stuff all the time. Silicone mask camp ended very well. Everybody got a mask. Everybody got a lot of extra lessons for things that they didn't want or need to learn. You know, we had some challenges. We had some challenges during camp. We had some things that didn't go the way they should have. Some things broke. Some product was not delivered in my that I ordered, and I just grabbed the order and put it away. I did not check the order when it came in, so I didn't know until I reached for that material, and then learned, oh, I don't have any of that. Great.
Super.
So we improvised,
Oh no.
and it went very well. And honestly, I think that the way that we did it is the way that I'll do it in the future, because I think that's the best way.
Jennifer Pugh says, tease that hair, Rue.
Yeah.
1980 says, Giger inspired.
This is actually the mask that I made at
Yeah, why don't you show off your silicone mask?
Jennifer Pugh asks, how many people got the wire?
Everyone gets the wire.
Everybody.
Yeah, there was quite a bit of wiring.
Still working on here. Because he got haired at the last minute, but
Silicone werewolf.
silicone werewolf.
Werewolf. Dun, 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 dun,
Your
dun,
own
dun, dun, dun.
silicone werewolf.
That's what I was hearing too. So
What?
Like your own personal Jesus?
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Yeah, good.
That was the tune I was putting out.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Silicone werewolf.
Hugo says, cool, Roo.
So this is a costume that I haven't put together.
In a hot minute.
It's been a few years since I've made one of these. So I know I have all the parts. I have
The
to.
reference pictures?
You sent me some
I
a
did.
while back.
Do you want me to send you some again?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got pictures of the front and back on Kaylee.
I think it's the same pictures I sent you.
And these were not for that. But what I think I'm gonna do, because I don't like the back of this glove with nothing on it. I think I'm gonna put this in it. Look at that. Hey, what do you think of that?
All right.
Maybe too big. It's a little big. It's like Wolverine now. Facebook. Schnick.
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 We make so much stuff. I've been trying to dedicatedly move
Who has time to take pictures of everything?
everything into my like work pictures folder. That means I have to go so far back.
Paul, what is that
What's that?
mask that Eli used to wear? His little sewn together with her hat.
What mask was that? It was a old man silicone mask.
That.
What's the question?
I found it in the promo closet today.
Okay. Hopefully it's not moldy or anything.
Well, it's not on my step ladder yet, so.
Bug, did you write classroom on our step ladder? And then write do not remove in big letters?
It doesn't work.
They
That's
do
Callie.
it.
For no one to
I'm
listen
the only
to at
short
all.
one in here, and everybody else outside is short as well.
Well,
Hey, Germalee!
Emily!
Come say hi, Alex.
who's Germalee?
This is Jay Johnson. JJ that came in and helped us make it.
Oh, okay.
So you're
Said,
saying
hola,
that you-
peeps, full shop tonight? We got a full shop tonight.
Hello, Emily.
Yeah, I don't know how long it'll be full for. They tend to start dropping off. Bye, Alex.
I got my Uncrustable.
Series right there.
Indeed. Big Dog says, smash the thumbs up button. Michelle Schulte says, Stacy, I've learned over the last 2 days that sewing clothes is not for sissies. You are correct. It is known.
You know what? What's funny is, like, I think so much of our early patterns and things were patterns that I had made for me to sew,
Mm-hmm.
and they weren't rough. And like every pattern I ever did, I just self-drafted, and it got the job done.
Sure.
But
It gets the job done.
yeah, I'm buying a coat patterner today, and I'm like, this is so weird. This is a real pattern. You just have to lengthen it like 20 inches or so.
No, because it's not a stilt.
Oh, is it not a stilt nos?
It is not.
Okay.
All right, I have sent you all of the referrals.
Let's get toggles for it and run it down the front. Like,
Yeah, one of them wants buttons and one of them was okay with Velcro. I don't know. We can toggle it. That's fine.
are there two?
There are two, which is why I was
Same place?
Same place to
Okay.
Dan. That's why I was so excited to find that pattern because I was like, I really don't want to draft that. Jay Johnson says, hey girl. Hey. Jeff Boren wants says, how was Silicone Monster Camp?
Silicone Monster Camp was, and I learned a lot. Let's put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
I learned a lot. I'm very happy. People got silicone masks at the end. Some things that I set up did not go well, and our last-ditch efforts did great. It was
Everybody left with finished.
it was a roller coaster ride with days that were longer than they should have been. And but the first of any class is always like that.
Yeah, for sure. Next Navy says that black bar, the closed caption cursor. It is. I have not been able to fix the closed captions yet. You know, I'm gonna work on that in my master amounts of spare
The
time.
service that I used to use shut down.
Yeah. Jennifer Pugh says, I like to sew until I start. Kind of like painting a room in your house. I like it until I hate it. Jay Webster 357 says, evening all. Sorry for my tardiness. That's all right. We're glad you're here.
How dare you?
You are late.
I mean, no worries.
Nope, that's not what I want. This. Give me
So,
my thing.
Did you say we're doing Patreon after this?
We are doing Patreon after this.
Okay.
I don't know where to put me, but I'm on the way.
This is kind of a mangy
That one.
A little mangy.
That's all right. Yeah, I like the construction portion of sewing. I hate cutting out. Cutting things out is the worst.
Which is
Zero
why we
stars.
have a laser.
Which is why we have a laser. Because, yeah, cutting things out is a drag, and I hate it. Putting things together, that's like making a puzzle. Like, I like doing that.
I like taking something that is 2D and making it a 3D thing.
Yeah. Colin says, so future silicone workshops will still be held?
Oh yeah, yep. Like I dare say that we really figured it out. Yeah, there'll be more. Rue is threatening mutiny if I do a full head silicone class. But we need to do, he says that we need to do 3 half mask classes that go well.
And then.
Yes.
I like it. Anthony Pavlak says, hello, friends. What up, Weasel?
Hello, hello.
Hey, I think you're still on the Patreon, so here at 7 o'clock when we flip over in a little over half an hour, you can come hang out on Live 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Now, if one night
Yeah.
everyone who was going to be on Patreon
Yeah,
is on here,
yeah.
wouldn't we just stay here?
No.
Like you guys are already here.
It's exclusivity.
Okay, got it. We just kick out the people who aren't on Patreon.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Like, this is what your money buys you. Exclusive audience.
hooray. I am contact cementing the world.
Oh. Anthony says, yep. Shannon says, Colin, we have another silicone class in June. 2 spots left.
Yeah.
Only 2 spots.
Drop that link,
Right.
Shannon.
Ooh, those are gonna be gone.
Cat Swift says, I appreciate you talking about the goof. It gives us all hope.
Oh, you know, this was, we really threw the pooch on it. Now, it came out all right in the end, but there were just, we came in Sunday morning, there was not a hatching video, because not everybody hatched.
Yeah.
2 out of 7 masks were just soup. They were goo. And I think we accidentally doubled one of the components. Instead of A and B got mixed together, I think it was just B or just A. But you know, it just seemed like that was the case. Because anytime something goes wrong, then you have to work and figure out why it went wrong and make sure that doesn't happen again.
The Donut Dungeon says, hello. How you doing today?
Hello, Donut Dungeon.
The
That has so
Donut
many
Dungeon.
connotations.
It does have actual donut bugs, though, so.
Yeah. See, that's one where I'm not going to ask if it's a donut shop. Like you don't ask. You just assume, yeah, you sell donuts. That is what happens in your life. Yeah.
Freedom.
Yeah, because there are some people when I am talking about haunt parts and to non-haunt people, and I mention the dungeon, they get very excited. And then I find out why they got excited. I'm like, it's not that kind of dungeon. Like,
I mean,
you would not enjoy this as much.
we do have shackles.
But it's not that kind of dungeon.
Could be.
No, we're helping.
And Jennifer Pugh says, donuts.
Safer than dungeon.
Oh, is that what are we doing?
There's an extra smell in the room.
Yeah, is that
It's
plastic?
That was gloss fire.
Gloss
Okay,
fire,
gloss.
yeah.
Oh, I haven't smelled that in a while.
I know, I was like, God, that smells nostalgic and horrible. What is that?
It smells like a
The
small
plastic
shop.
glossifier smells like the old shop.
And lots of VOCs.
And lots of VOCs. Cat Swift says, or is he where donuts go to hide? Get in the belly. McAllister's Masks and More says, does that werewolf have straps in the back or something different?
Different.
Different.
Right, it's different.
Jeff Lauren says, donuts do sound good right now. 1986
It
says,
is.
dungeon only has masks, furs, and assorted leather and latex.
On a head sock.
Oh, that sock. That's probably
Yeah.
the most comfortable way to wear a silicone mask.
Yes. Plastic bag in the front, wrinkle cloth in the back.
Whew. What if we opened the big door?
No.
Oh,
It'll dissipate in a second. I'm done.
so stinky.
I just don't like this flesh colored nose.
So I guess it's really windy outside otherwise. Otherwise, I'd say yes.
Oh yeah, you'd hear it like crazy.
Are you guys having crazy wind where you are? We've had non-stop, just crazy wind for weeks. Eventually I'm gonna get my fence fixed. It's blown over half our dang fence.
Crazy wind was my Indian.
Not the show I go to.
You wouldn't go to the
Said it
crazy
wasn't-
wind show?
Wait, are you talking to her or me?
You.
I said it was my Indian name, not my dancing name.
Oh, okay.
Jennifer Pugh says, "What doing, Bug?"
I'm trimming.
Trimming
a
a
Hefteron.
Trimming her head.
Trimming, I have to run.
Anthony Pavlik says, "So windy." It is in fact quite windy. The Donut Dungeon says, "The mask you got with goat horns looks dope."
This is
Oh,
our
pan.
pan mask. Well, yeah.
Okay, Rue, 1980's got a question for you. Have you ever gotten an appliance or mask caught on a piercing?
A what?
An appliance or mask caught on a piercing in your
Earrings.
face?
Oh, in the face?
I mean, I assume in your face if that's where we're wearing a mask or a
I mean,
prosthetic.
regularly I pull my gauges out of my ears when I'm putting on masks and stuff, but I also wear giant hoops through my gauges so that I don't lose them. Because that happens a lot.
McAllister's Masks and More says, "Nice. I was wanting to attempt the head sock way at some point. Is there a video off the top of your heads with a how-to?
No.
We do have a monster camp."
Yeah, no. I'm afraid there's not. I don't have any videos on making silicone masks because it's so complicated. For a while there, I was doing it a little bit different every time because, you know, I was learning and struggling and whatnot. So.
Yeah, black nose.
Jennifer Pugh says, "I have my windows open and my shears are horizontal at the moment." Michelle Schulte says, "We just had a tornado spotted on the outskirts of town about an hour ago. Illinois was a hot mess. Lots of naders. Be safe, please."
Horizontal shears.
Jay Webster says, "Yes, crazy winds in St. Louis, but my year-round Halloween yard stuff is held up once again. The Stilt Beast canvas reefer I made 4 years ago, still standing strong." Yes.
There was a haunt called Corner of Chaos in New Jersey. And he was like flat out mad at me because when Hurricane Cindy came through right around Halloween, it took out his whole cornfield and all the props in it. And all that was left was the plastic scarecrows that they made from my video. And they stood strong, like they held out the whole storm.
McAllister's Masks and More I meant latex to a head sock, sorry.
Yes, I have one. It's a very old weird.
Let's see if I can find it.
It's the picture-in-picture just was cutting off my head.
Sorry. I don't know where to be
The on my Stillpiece channel, old video, and the sound is messed up, so I sound kind of like Mickey Mouse, very high pitched, but it's making a latex sock mask.
See if I can find it and put it in the chat. Shannon said the silicone mask class was a game changer. Latex is home cooking, silicone is baking, pure chemistry.
And, you know, it's also, I can make a latex mask in my sleep. I'm not quite there. I've done maybe 20 or so silicone masks, but making sure that 8 other people do a good job making silicone masks is a different skill set.
There you go, link in the chat. 1980 says both tornadoes went north and south of me here in Metro St. Louis last Friday. Woof, I'm glad you're safe. McAllister's Master Moore said, awesome, thanks. We got you.
Stacy, I need to come by the other side.
Jennifer uses LOL pinhead. We do stand in that.
I wonder if Phil's head is. Like real Phil? Like if this is like
Actual
a
Phil
doll?
gets that. Okay, so it's not his head though, or is it his head?
It's not his head, but it's associated with his body so much.
That's
kind of
true. Jeff Warren says, what is Alan working on? What do you
This is
know?
a Pan costume. This is Pan. This is the ground version of a stilt costume that we have sold for years.
Oh my
And-
god, we have sold that for years, haven't we?
Yes.
Years. Ooh. Jay Webster says, may have been asked a million times, but Alan's thoughts on the live Masters of the Universe movie trailer.
I haven't seen a trailer for it. All I've seen is the fan-made stuff. Is the trailer out? Did it come out like today?
I haven't seen the trailer for it.
I don't social media like for recreation much, but if I do, it's on my Instagram for my action figures, which that's where it would really pop up a lot. Because boy, do I get casting news and such.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that nice spinal ridge.
It's quite ridgy.
I used to just do one of these right down the center, but if I do 2, I cut them at an angle and I can attach it better and then attach them together. And that makes that whole attachment point stronger. These are very nice.
1980 says, all teasers, no trailers yet, only still pics in the teaser with the sword. Jennifer Pugh asks, who's going to play Skeletor?
Jared Leto.
Really?
Yes, Jared Leto is Skeletor. Some dude is He-Man.
Some dude.
Idris Elba is Man-at-Arms.
Okay.
The guy who plays the Mountain is Goatman. Okay, you've never heard of Goatman
No, correct, I have not.
because Goatman was never in the original series.
Okay.
Goatman originated as a character in the German books on He-Man,
Okay.
and when Classics made figures, they made a Goatman figure, but Goatman is Beastman's subordinate.
Okay.
Like he's Beastman's underling.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't announced a Beastman.
So really,
But they
Because you
have
haven't
announced-
answered the casting call yet.
They've announced Goatman,
Yeah.
which is disturbing.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What if it's only Goatman?
Good boy.
That's like, is Pepsi okay? That's what that's like. No, it's not okay. It's inferior.
Jay Webster says, I've seen it on socials a few times. Chris Hemsworth as Prince Adam He-Man.
Nope, that is not accurate. That is fan-made, hopeful AI stuff.
Jennifer Pugh says lame. 1980 says, suspected Beastman will be CGI.
I'm sure it'll be CGI, but they should have at least announced the voice actor.
What if it's Andy Serkis? He could do anything.
I mean, I don't ever mind Andy Serkis. Who was the actor who was in Lie to Me?
Oh,
I think there's a bird involved in his name. He was the lead guy in this TV show Lie to Me.
I know who you're talking about.
Tim Roth.
He also plays Rumpelstiltskin
Tim Roth.
in Once Upon a
He
Time.
does.
Roth.
That is a different
Oh, the
guy.
ravenous dude.
Yeah.
Tim Roth.
Tim Roth. Is that? I
Okay.
don't think that's the same guy as Rumpelstiltskin.
Yeah.
Nar. I just believe.
We'll find out.
I'm
You're gonna look it up.
looking it up right now.
That's the train, or was it Snatch or Train Spotting or something?
Yeah.
Shannon Hobbs says Robert Carlyle played Rumpelstiltskin. See?
Yeah.
Jennifer Pugh says, did you audition, Alan?
That's the guy that plays.
For Carlisle was Robert.
I'm way too busy to audition.
We
I
got
don't really like movies.
We're crazy over here. I'm answering all the questions.
I was too busy looking things up to read the chat. Jay Webster says, thank God he'd be horrible, I think. Shannon, Tim Roth. Jeff Bourne says, did you audition, Alan? Colin says he's going to come to a Silicon Monster Camp in the near future, but having not received an offer for my dream job, I hope to be in transition to the next filler job, so I won't be able to now. 1980 says Batista would be a good Beastman.
With a lot of heavy prosthetics. It's possible. It's possible.
1980 says The Rock could play Stondar.
That's a joke.
Actually, that'd be
That would be funny. Yeah. And get Steve Austin to play the other one.
Sean Fenner says Warwick Davis could play Orko.
I mean, he could voice Orko. I'm trying to think of someone who I would enjoy playing Beastman.
Boy, yeah, therein lies the rub.
Because I'm fairly particular.
Yeah?
If he was an actually good actor, that MMA fighter that played in the reboot of Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
Ooh.
Yeah, what's his name? The guy that just, he was, what's his name?
McGregor.
Yeah,
Ian
McGregor.
Ewan McGregor.
He's tiny.
No, not Ian McGregor. Who's the MMA fighter?
It's just crazy.
They're
Irish
many.
guy.
Justin Hill says, hello, still beasts.
Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
He's tiny. He's a little dude.
Yeah.
Geronimo's
Yeah,
Rifle
pocket
says
size.
Angelina Jolie would make a good Skeletor.
Funny because, like, I
Kind
guess, yeah, because Jake Gyllenhaal's a tiny guy too.
Yeah.
And in
Yeah, I didn't really think about that.
Roadhouse,
They're just
Yeah.
little guys.
they look average size because they're both
Right. They're both
tiny
little.
little dudes.
They're little.
We needed you to have arm stance and stomp around. Got it.
You know who I think would make a good Beastman? The guy that played in the Punisher TV series. He's also in The Walking Dead. He's the best friend that.
Well, what's his
in the
name?
very beginning.
Oh.
The dude who
got
had the
Shane,
glow
yeah.
up.
Shane. Yeah.
Who's the dude who had the glow up? My name is Earl Brother.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He'd be a good
Yeah.
1980 says, oh, and Steve Austin as Stondar and The Rock as Rock-On would be way too meta. Jeff Hughes, Conor McGregor. Yes, this is Conor.
Yeah.
1980 says Jeff Bernthal.
You know who I think would actually be a good Skeletor?
Who?
Bernthal.
Boy,
Oh,
the name.
The guy who played Loki?
Everyone talked. Now it's gone. Matthew Lillard.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah.
I think he could do it.
Yeah.
I think he could do it.
Who would be?
Matthew
Matthew
Lillard.
Lillard.
Thank you, 1980.
Skeletor.
Jeremy.
Yeah.
John Bernthal.
That'd be a good Skeletor.
You got it. You got it, JJ. Jay Webster says Ethan Suplee?
Yeah, that's the.
Who was
brother,
who
My
was
Name's
the
Earl.
blonde-haired guy who was in love with the tall blonde girl in Game of Thrones?
The guy that played.
He's from another country that is cold a lot.
The guy with the blonde hair in love with the
Yeah,
the
big-
one who loved the Dragon Queen.
Yes.
Jorah.
No.
Sir Jorah. of
No.
Mormont?
No. He loved the tall night lady.
Oh,
big-
the red
big
guy.
red guy.
Oh, yes. Oh, shit,
Yeah.
what's his name?
He wasn't. I thought he wasn't big. He was small.
He's not
He's
that
small
big.
compared
But he's
to
already
her.
read it.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
that's a
His eyes
comparison.
were wide.
I think he'd be fun.
He was in something else too.
Tormund Giantsbane.
Yeah.
Christopher Hivju? Hivju?
Insert foreign name
Insert
here.
foreign name
pronounce
here.
correctly, please.
Shannon says, good lord, you guys are killing me.
I don't know any of their names.
Yeah, Tormund, swoon.
Yeah, I think he could be a good beast.
Swoon.
Freaking swoon. Are you Shannon, back me up on this. Shannon says, good lord, you guys are killing me.
So,
Yes, 100%.
so in the books, did you ever read those books?
No.
Okay, so that's back when I was kayak fishing a lot.
Yeah.
And my primary goal with Audible was to get my money's worth.
Yeah.
And one Audible credit would get you a Game of Thrones book that was like 30 hours long. So I listened to almost all of it. And in the books, there's a winter where that character, he was going after a lady, right? But there was a blizzard, and he's like, I'm going anyway.
Yeah.
So he goes out, and this is a story that other people are telling. He accidentally goes into a bear's cave, but he's so amorous that he just thought she was kind of putting up a fight, and he baits with the bear, and he stayed with the bear until spring. So, yeah.
Still swoon.
I didn't write the book. I'm just telling you about it.
1980 says Jack Black is Ram Man. Shannon says he was Krampus in Red 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1980 says Peter Dinklage is Orko. Dark Acre says hello all. Colin
we're-
says he'd be good just for comedic effect.
Peter.
Who is
You see, Peter Dinklage is supposed to be Toxic
who's
Avenger.
the
Yeah.
guy? The
It's shelved.
Rock's good buddy.
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart can play Orca.
Sure. No, Peter Dinklage's Toxic Avenger is completely shelved.
Is it?
They
Aww,
will never let it out.
that sucks.
Yeah.
What a drag.
I
Because they're like, this is so bad, we can't.
Oh no.
Yeah.
He's up there with Sainik.
And Peter Dinklage is kind of pissed about it.
Yeah, I would be as well. Lanny Williams says hello everyone.
Hello, Lanny. Yeah, my understanding is that the Peter Dinklage Toxic Avenger will never see the light of day.
Boo. Sad.
That's like been in the news lately. Probably because of that.
Yeah, not because it's coming out.
Yeah.
We finally watched Nosferatu the other night.
Alexa, add barrel wrench to my shopping list.
How was Nosferatu?
It was really pretty.
Yeah?
A lot of things were built up that I was like, really? That was what everybody's freaking out about?
I
But
enjoyed
it was beautiful.
Alexa,
It was
remove
beautiful.
barrel wrench from shopping list.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was really pretty. She is like, I have to watch it again,
Mm-hmm.
but I think I might like it better than Bram Stoker's.
Ooh, them strong
All right,
words.
now, very strong words.
They are, but it's just different.
I think it actually
It's
hits a
a
lot of the
very-
same notes.
Yeah.
It does hit a lot of the same notes.
It's a little more raw,
We
Yeah.
should hang out
It
and
was
watch
so
it.
dark.
Because I haven't seen it yet.
where Bram Stoker's is a little more refined.
It was so dark and it made me sleepy.
1980 says, can't wait for live action Voltron. I hope it gets made this time. It got backburnered after Pacific Rim.
Well, I don't see it happening, but I wish you the best.
It's a possibility.
I want a Silverhawks movie and Thundercats.
Listen, I feel like your odds are pretty good for Thundercats.
Eventually.
Eventually.
Except they're gonna do it as a musical. Thanks, cats.
Let's bring back the cast of the Taylor Swift cats. And
Right.
just use those people.
It's the cast of Taylor Swift's Cats goes to Thunderdome.
I could handle James Corden playing Snarf.
Yeah, that'd be
Like,
great.
I'd be okay with that.
Taylor Swift had a Cats cast?
Yeah, she was
Taylor
on
Swift was in
in
Cats.
Cats. Yeah, the new one,
The new one.
the CGI one.
I didn't know there was
The
a
one that
CGI
got.
one.
Oh, it's so bad.
No.
Oh, it's terrible.
One of my
Like
Instagram
VHS cats.
makeup people buddies, just apparently he helped with her makeup and like she turned into a dude for a video or something.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was as far as gender swap makeups go, it was pretty good.
Jay Webster says Thundercats would be good. Jay says Thundercats pants. Calm it down, sir. 1980 says Henry Cavill is tied to the live-action Voltron. Okay.
That might not
Ooh,
be
he should
good.
be He-Man.
I don't know. Geronimo's Rifle says this is my very first live chat I've ever done. It's a lot of fun to see what people are writing and how you are reacting.
Wait a minute. Geronimo's Rifle? I don't think that's... Oh, you know what? I'm used to answering your comments on YouTube. That's where I see your name. Well, welcome to the live chat.
Sean Fenner says I want a live-action Hong Kong Phooey.
I'm like, I know I've talked to you on YouTube before, but it was in comments. Which I haven't answered
Johnny
comments.
You haven't
in a
answered
while.
comments in a hot minute.
Yeah, it's been a couple weeks.
Number one super hit.
Kitty Coon Foo says, do you guys have an Amazon favorites list? Monster Makers is all out of tin silicone, and I was hoping you might have a suggestion where/what is comparable. Thanks.
I don't have that. Well, okay, I have one, but I don't have any tin silicone on it. If I did, I'd probably right now I'd go with something from Reynolds, and I would have to look that up to tell you exactly what to get. I had to give my Reynolds the phone call of, do me a favor and check your stock on Monday. Like, how many of these do you have in stock? And they said, we have 8. I said, how many did your computer say you have? 0. That's because those 8 are mine. Save them for me. Because they forgot to put them in my order. That's what we went and picked up today.
You are correct.
Same sheet.
Made the run to Reynolds.
That's ready. I want to get this prepped so I can paint it tomorrow.
Oh, since Mr. Jeremiah Johnson is watching the live, the thing he had me ask about that 70-year urethane for is he wants to make a punch on a pole.
Oh.
Supplies get picked up?
Yes, ma'am, they did.
Thank you, ma'am.
He wants to do a lance tip as a fit.
Oh, okay.
Punch on a pole. We did that, but
Been there, done that, but much
But
larger.
much larger. Jay Webster says when Hinges Creek at Transworld carries some as well. Geronimo's Rifles is 3 Dog Night. 1980 says just checked. Filming for Voltron started December 2024, but that doesn't 100% guarantee a movie. Geronimo's Rifles says, yep.
It doesn't guarantee that they started. This is a crotch.
Yep.
Great. Okay. This is a butt.
Here, this is a crotch, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Checking.
We're all just happy that it's a crotch.
And you should have a fur crotch piece as well. Question mark? I think
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Okay.
Okay. So these are going to get attached directly to the photo. These are little boot covers.
Yep, for his seats. Because he doesn't get still, he still covers.
Right. So these will attach directly to this.
I'm Spooky sent us a rose.
But I'm going to paint these first.
Indeed.
Thank you, I'm Spooky. Right after a retracted message. That makes the rose feel like an apology.
What are the roses?
Dark Acre says, I know it's off topic, but I can't wait to go to the seminars at East Coast again this year. I'll be in all your classes.
Oh, that's cool. I don't know that anything is off topic per se. Do we have a topic?
We don't know.
We bounce around. Stacy, do you know what's in here?
I think that's spider bits. That's
Great.
I-
Spider bits are not hand bits.
I thought those were hand, didn't you say something about hand fur?
No,
You brought
they're-
it back
I
earlier?
think they're added down fur.
It said pan fur.
Okay, that might have been where.
Did you infer that there was pan fur?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mr. Germalee says, gotta head out. Thanks for the show, peeps. Good night.
Bye!
Jules.
Um, very soon,
Okay, what now?
putting this together.
Say again?
He's worried that that barrel will explode.
Does not explode.
What? Ooh. She look a little bulgy.
This barrel was on a broken pallet,
Oh no.
so the whole bottom of the barrel was not supported.
Jay Webster says, yeah, Transworld was last minute for us. Hopefully MHC will be better planned so we can attend some classes. Geronimo's Rifle says, will there be another art doll in the works?
I haven't done one of those in forever.
I think I scraped all the stuff off on Bug.
Yes. But Bug is very much like you in that I did that once, I don't want to do that anymore.
Bored now.
What I should do is I should just set up molds and then just hire someone to run them
Yeah.
and assemble. Stacy, tell an interesting story.
Interesting story. Let's see. Bear dance. I got to make 12-foot tall inflatable legs. This is the first time I've ever made anything. Yeah, she does in fact have legs, all the way up to the ceiling.
Really big legs.
Really big legs. This is my first time making any inflatables, and it was very fun. Apparently, white ripstop nylon is a hard thing to lay your hands on in the fabric district down here. Black ripstop nylon they got. Green ripstop nylon they got. White, not a thing. Just went to regular nylon, apparently. So I was nervous about them fitting. We had some fans that were not quite beefy enough. Next time we know, bigger fans. But they attached to a giant, like, 10-foot diameter skirt, ceiling mounted.
Oh, it looks so cool.
Yeah, it turned out pretty cool. I'll post a couple pictures on the Creepers page. But yeah, it was a very large project. Rue 3D printed a scale 1-foot leg for us, 12-inch leg, and then we ripped a pattern from it and cut it into pieces and scanned it in and put it into the laser and
Enlarged it?
digitized it, enlarged it. I enlarged it.
Like 5,000%.
I enlarged it to a quarter scale, which is just human leg sized, and we put it together and it worked more or less. And so we then enhanced it all the way up to 12-foot size. I had to cut a couple pieces in half so we could fit them on the bed of the laser. And yeah, it was a lot of sewing, but she turned out large and in charge, and it was great. Alan made a big shoe for her. It was a big pair of shoes for her.
Yeah, I took the same leg and I took the foot from it and I made a tape pattern. And then I made Stacy enlarge it.
Yeah.
'Cause she already had that down.
And pants. And
Those
pants.
legs turned out so cool, though.
I thought they turned out pretty cool. This way. There.
Well, it's just, you know what? It's nice to have inflatables as a feather in our cap.
Yeah.
Because next is our giant octopus bug.
Don't bug. You better, Stacy.
1980 says, I was watching a documentary about sheep and my laptop died. Not enough RAM.
Oh, you.
Colin said, I could be hired. Ike Camacho says, hello all. 1980 says, I was going to make a pun about broken rubber bands, but it was too much of a stretch.
Colin, how old are you now?
Geronimo's Rifle says, a leg up. Brian Hooper says, greetings from Dartmouth, Massachusetts. This is my first live chat. Also just recently joined your Patreon. I've been catching up on your past live YouTube tutorials. Very informative. Oh, very
Hooray.
cool. Hi.
That's awesome, Brian.
Speaking of Patreon,
Is
it already time?
It's nearly time. We're gonna be here for another couple of minutes, and then we're gonna wrap here, take a little 5-minute break, and then we're gonna switch back over to our Patreon. Scuba Steve says hi, guys. Hi, Scuba Steve. Hi, Steve. 1980.
Moved your stuff earlier today.
Yeah, 1980 says don't laugh. It just encourages him.
I'm in your base, moving your things.
Colin is 59.
All I was thinking.
Different Colin.
I don't know if that made it less weird or
But yeah, patreon.com/StiltbyStudios, and if you're one of our paying Patreon members, you can join us for round 2 Electric Boogaloo of the live tonight. Justin Hill says, any plans to return to YouTube Wednesday?
Isn't it Wednesday?
Yeah,
yeah.
It's Wednesday. and
Aren't
we're
you
on
watching
YouTube.
this on YouTube?
I am so confused.
A more produced YouTube Wednesday is in the works.
Yeah. Life happens at an alarming rate. That's all.
Alarming.
So much life. So much happening. So this costume does not come with a belt.
It doesn't.
Like it just never had a belt. But I think I want to add a belt because crotch fur.
Crotch fur.
I'd like to have a place to put the crotch fur.
Don't do all.
Geronimo's rifle says large and in charge. Love it.
Sometimes you have more fur than you have crotch.
That is a thigh piece.
It is a thigh piece. But it's only a thigh piece because of the stilts. Because this would go right on top of the stilt.
That's true.
And that's how it became a thigh piece. There's nothing to hold it up on a non-stilt version. So,
Justin Hill says, if you don't slow down and look around, you might miss it. 1980 says, Michael Bay directs YouTube Wednesday. More fires and explosions.
I would like less explosion.
Slightly less.
What did Alexa say?
Mom yells at me on fire.
Alexa's saying something.
Alexa is saying, Silkies live.
Silkies live.
All
Now
right.
it's 7.
So that is 7 o'clock. So, we are going to wrap things up here. We're going to take a little 5-minute bio break, and then we will switch over to the Patreon. So I'll get that link posted over there. She says, one gratuitous Stacy watching the Dark Hour van. Listen, nobody wants to see that. Would you like me to switch over to the camera that you're
Yes.
on? Okie doke.
Hey.
What do you say? Nobody wants to see that. Jesus.
Say goodnight, Bug.
Good night, Bob.
Say goodnight, Stacy.
Good night.
Say goodnight, Rue.
Good night, Rue.
Go make stuff.
All